Hello and welcome back to Ickity Extremes Create Above and Beyond. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. I know I'm making my own theme tune these days. Also, in you know, spooky season. In favour of spooky season, yep, we did some decorating. That is literally the extent of my decorating, but there you go. We've got ourselves a jack-o'-lantern. Right. Haha. So it's Wednesday. Let's quickly get back in here. Ignore the fact that I did make a stroll golem because I was lonely. This is where my depravity has got to. Yeah. Anyway. Ta-da! Look at this. It's so exciting. Right, hang on. Stop jumping. Over here, space attire. Tick, tick, and tick. So if we put it on. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, look at that. Although apparently I've got warnings about not having enough O2. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? I'm so excited. Right. Take it off for now, because we don't want it to get damaged before we actually go to the moon. Which, when it's that low, I feel like we could just walk onto it, but I mean, that would kind of defeat the purpose of the whole quest change, wouldn't it, really? Right. Back over here. Back over. Ta-da! Right. Back to the quests. Aha. Deep breath, people. Deep breath. So this is the one that's going to be awkward and annoying. So we're going to come back to it. So, in here, the launch pad structure. The launch pad for your rocket requires special surface materials and reinforcement structures. In order to learn about the specific guidelines, locate the ponder scene of the guidance computer or use the command blah. Now, we're going to open the ponder scene when we get the reward because it is cool. But for now, here is what we need. So, we need to make some rocketry launch pads, some rocketry launch towers, and the rocket assembly machine. So, should be kind of straightforward. So let's go first with the rocketry launch pad, which is a heavy stone brick. Should be doable. Should be doable. I don't know how many of these you need. I guess now is probably the time to start to figure out where we're putting this rocket as well, because I still haven't figured that out. Right, stone! We're going to request a few of it. We also need to make the rocketry launch tower, which is apparently scaffolding. And the rocketry assembly thingy. That one's going to be a bit more expensive. That one's going to be a bit more expensive. So balance the grid. Make me those. Pop that back in there. Awesome. Right, so first one. The first one here. The rocketry launch pad. So heavy stone brick, matter plastic in the smithing table will give you 5 rocketry launch pads. We may need to do this a couple of times, I have a feel, because we may need more than 5. But we've got rocketry launch pad complete now. Tick. So, where do we put this guy? Should we put it over here? I feel like that's sensible. Potentially. Right? Because it's kind of close to our factory. But not so close to it. Although we could put it here on this level. Maybe that's more sensible. Right. That's definitely a small rocketry launch pad. We may need to have a bigger pad. We may need to have a bigger pad. We'll find out in a second. Let's make the rocketry launch tower. Because it doesn't really say, unless I didn't read it right. The launch pad for your rocket requires special service, blah, 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 blah. In order to learn about the specific guidelines, locate the ponder scene of the computer, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're going to ignore it, because that's what I'm good at doing. I'm pretty sure we're going to need to do that a couple more times, though. Which is fine, we've got the stuff, we just need to make more matter plastics. So, hello, Spoopy. Spoopy jack-o'-lantern. Right. So, to make the launch tower, scaffolding and matter plastics in a smithing table. Ba-da-ba. So, smithing table, and we're going to go scaffolding, matter plastics, to make the rocketry launch tower, like so. Let's go over this way. Because I'm pretty sure that needs to go next to this guy. Wait, hang on. I can't quite get up there. And how about that? Doesn't that look really exciting? As much as grey blocks in a block game can be exciting, I mean, I suppose, but it's exciting. Shh. Right. The last thing on this quest we need to make is the rocket assembly machine. So we need 5 metaplastics, the ME controller, an empty schematic, and 2 diamond gears. So we have enough of the metaplastics. I had the brain already to make some diamond gears, probably not enough. But, or not enough for everything that we need to make. Everything we need to make, but enough to get by with. So 2 of those guys. And what else did I need? The ME controller and the empty schematic. So the ME controller, that guy, which I have one left over from the previous episodes, and what was the last one? The schematic. I don't actually know if I've got an empty schematic. But it's fine, we can probably make another one. So we've got light blue and paper. I can definitely do that. Light blue and paper. Paper. There we go. Because that's from the schematic cannon, where you could, pew pew pew, shoot stuff into an actual pattern. So we do that to make the empty schematic. Awesome. Back to the seaside, or the giant wall of doom. That guy there. Look at that. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. And this is why I had to remake the wall. Right, so we go controller, plastic. This is going to take a minute. So we go controller, and then plastic. And then we go schematic, diamond. And diamond. And then 3 of those. Switch it on. Skidip, and shloop boop boo. Ta-da-da-da. Rocket assembly. Now is when we find out we need to do that 10 other times, and in which case I might cry. But let's see. Right, back to the base. Back to my house. And quests. Open Ponder's Scene. Are we ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Here we go. Oh my god, that's a lot more launch pads than I thought. How many launch pads is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right, fine. Attached launch tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to do 1 more of this and a lot more of this. But that's fine. Place the rocket assembler 1 block above the perimeter. Okay. I can do that. Whew. Ooh. Big green block. The rocket can now be built within these bounds. Ooh. Does this mean you get to make your own rocket? Ooh. Add thrusters. So we need 4 thrusters from the looks of it. And oh my god, fuel tanks. That's a lot of fuel tanks. The guidance computer, that's the one that's going to be the most expensive. A rocket seat. We've not made that yet, but we're going to. But yay, other blocks for decoration. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we can, I probably will follow something like that anyway, because that looks pretty good. Add a fueling station by the assembler. Ooh. Okay. And then pipes. Oh, pipes. Add supply both and oh, hang on. What is this? Invar flux duct. Oh, that's how you move power. Okay, that's how you move power. Fine. We can make some of those. That's doable. So we need to power the thing. Open the assembly UI and scan the rocket. I'm assuming that's so you can check for leaks. Ooh, this is exciting. This is hairy, scary, Larry, people. Hairy, scary, Larry. If the rocket is considered valid, press build. Okay. Alright. Well, this is sort of making sense because I've done this with trains before. Don't worry about the brief freeze screen. Oh god. Please don't freeze. That would be awful. That would be genuinely awful. Okay. Wow. I probably am going to need to make a lot more matter plastics. Once the rocket is assembled, sneak right click it to open the interface. So it'll have an interface. Cool. I'm assuming if you right click, you just get in. Insert the UI, or inside the UI, you can insert the planet ID chip of the desired destination. That should be the moon. Because that's the whole idea. In order to fuel the rocket, you first need a rocket linking device. That's one of the things we need to make before we can go to the moon. That's fine. This is so exciting. Sneak and sneak. Use it on the fueling station first and then on the rocket to link the dude. Fine. Okay. This sounds doable. Add any fuel to the station, or any fuel added to the station will now be transferred to the rocket. Which is probably why I think Daedalus was then talking about having enough fuel to get back again. Okay, cool. Alright. Deep breath. Whew. That was exciting. Okay. So we do have a bit more to do. We do have a bit more to do. And meanwhile, we need one more scaffold. Like that. And we needed some more of this. So 5, 10. Was it like 5 by 5, which was 25? We've already got 5 down there. So I think we're going to need another 2, aren't we? 20. There we go. Awesome. Cool. Quick flip. Pop that back in there. So yeah, pretty much anything will work from the looks of it inside this this matter condenser thingy. Because I have been using it a lot. a lot. This is where I accidentally destroy something I didn't mean to on live air. That would be rubbish. But as you can see, it definitely... And it's a good way to get rid of all of the junk in your trunk, isn't it? Right. And this is why having extra and excess of other stuff isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because you can chuck it all in there and get your worth for it. Right. Over here. With our gorgeous, gorgeous launch pad. Right. So we were going 5 along this way, so... There we go, 1, 2, 3, 5. Oops. Of course. 5. Right? Anybody else just as excited as me? Small things. Small things, small minds. And then we get one more launch tower thingy here, which gives us the framework for how big our rocket should be allowed. Because now, that square there is where our rocket should be. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. I couldn't be more excited right now. I couldn't. It doesn't... that is so exciting. Right. Okay. So, what else did we need to make? There was a bunch of other things we need to make. Some more of these, I think. So the rocket thruster. Oh god, I don't think we've got enough blaze to make 4 of them. So in here, so with the launch pad in place, it's time to construct your spaceship. Give it your best. After all, this is the final contraption you have been working towards. Though, perhaps keep the palette simple with the state that the mod is in. See if you can avoid using any funky special render blocks here. Crashing to this now would be devastating. Yes, it would be devastating. So we need to make some rocket thrusters. We also need to make some rocket fuel tanks. And a seat. Definitely can do the seat. But let's have a look at the tanks and the other stuff, and let's see. Because this is very, very exciting. Very exciting. Right. Do-do-do. Definitely sure we've got a seat in here somewhere. Yes, we do. Request. What we don't have is tank. Well, we have one. But we definitely need more than one. So we need to make some tanks, I think. Make some tanks. Oop, didn't mean to make that many nuggies, but never mind. So we need to make a tank. The fluid tank from Create. So copper casing and glass. Glass. I think it was 5 in the picture. I might be wrong. And then it was copper? Yeah, copper casing. Definitely don't have enough of that either, request. How did we make copper casing? Flat copper. I've got flat copper there, but I don't want to use that flat copper. That flat copper is for the next episode. Yeah, there's a reason. We have flat copper and flat zinc for a reason. Aha. Right. So in that case we need... And then we need some logs. Which I'm hoping I didn't burn them all. Hey! Didn't burn them all. Right, there we go. Awesome. Right, let's go back to our ponder scene. Can I do that? No! How many of that did I need? Wait, hang on. Let's get the so C ponder advanced rocket read guidance. So we go T C ponder advanced rocketry guidance computer. How many did we need? Nope, too far. Still too far. Okay, here we go. Rocket can now be built within these boundaries. And it definitely was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect. So then 4 thrusters. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuel tanks. Don't think I've got that many blazes. I do not have that many blazes. That means I have to go back to the nether. Oh, I tell you what, that is just the game teasing me, isn't it? That is just the game being horrid right at the last minute. Right. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I can deal with it. It's fine. It's fine. Did you hear me, Gollum? It's fine. Ugh. I don't want to go back to the nether. I'll probably do that between episodes because I hate going to the nether. Really do hate going to the nether. Right. So, if we go seat and matter plastic, we get a rocket seat in the blacksmithing table. So, brown seat from Create, which you can usually find in the world to pick up one rather than actually just make one rocket seat. That is beautiful. There we go. Ooh. We've got 1 out of all of that. 1. I'm not going to do all of this on the screen, by the way, on the stream, because, oh goodness, that's going to take a while. That would take a while. And I don't want to be filming the boring bits, so... yeah, don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Right. I've got some more metaplastics, so we can do some more tanks and some of the blaze burners, but not all of the blaze burners. So, we needed 5 tanks. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Ta-da! Which is another one of this. No, this done. There we go. Ha-ha! Rocket thruster. That's the next one. Yeah. Meep. 3 and 3 for some rocket thrusters. And then we completed that quest as well. Ah, look at that. Which means we only have 2 quests left, but one of them is going to take a while. That one, probably easy. Although it does need some more diamond gears, and I don't know if I've got any. I definitely don't have any more ME controllers. I don't think. ME. Yeah, so I'm going to have to make another ME controller as well. That's fine, I'll do that between episodes. But we've got some rockets and some rocket thrusters. Ooh, exciting. Which means we're going to need to... So we still need the gas charge pad and the tanks. We also still need the linking device and the fueling station. And we still need to finish off making the rest of those because I don't believe we have enough. If we do the T ponder blah. There. Then we wait for it. Don't know why they did this bit so slowly, to be fair. It does take a minute, doesn't it? So 4 thrusters. So we are 1 blaze short, but we need another one for the other thing. And then it looks like 5 fuel tanks. 1 guidance computer. Yeah. So, but we have got 3 thrusters. We're not going to quite make it to the moon on 3 thrusters, but we have them. So that's cool. That's cool. So if we then say, so they were here, 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 and I mean we're missing one there, right? Was that where they were? Hold on. Within this confines. Yeah, no, they weren't, were they? It's fine. Bear with me. There. There, there, and that one is missing. There. Right. And then we have the ba-da-ba. And then we have the whatchamacallit? Fuel tanks above it. Ba-da-ba. Add thrusters. These guys. Add fuel tanks. Which goes in kind of a T. So then we would go fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank. Did I not count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then one at the back. I think I need one more. Because we need one here. Yeah, I think I need one more. So 1 more thruster, 1 more tank. And then the controller goes there. Then we still have space to make the rest of the rocket. Oh, this is exciting though, isn't it? Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's cool. Right. But look at that. I mean, look at that. Just take a gander at how exciting that is. So hyped. Look at that with the thrusters. The thrusters look so cool. Oh, I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. We've come a long way from chapter 1, from episode 1 even. But yeah, that is we're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen, and people in between. We are nearly there. Very close. Very close. So next episode, yeah, we're going to have a bit of a race on again to get the last bits done. As we look into my that's rude. Don't do that, Icky. There we go. Right. So next episode, electrolysis to make the gas chambers, the tanks of oxygen, and the loading of the fuel, and then finally popping it all together with a banner. I should think that's doable. I hope that's doable. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow night probably doing a bit more AFKing and go and find some blaze again. Joy. Joy. But we will get there. We will have a spaceship on Friday. How about that? All right. All right. Let's stop frothing. Let's stop frothing and get on with it. I shall see you all on Friday's episode for the finale, the final moment where we are going to jet off to the moon. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all of the other stuff. I really do appreciate it, and thank you once again for your company during this this journey. I'll see you then. Ta-ta, and bye-bye.